Let's take a look. What do we got? Did they get One Republic to do their thing again? Damn, I think they did. Oh, nice! Look, that is some caked up goodness right there. Alrighty. That's Pog, boys. Character that I got in CBT. He looking fresh as fuck. These are the enemies. Wolf Boy. Red Riding Hood. That's what I call her at this point. Got, we see Aya and Angelina. Chen. Chen, I think, what the? Wait, that's like, oh shit. Didn't expect that. Damn, you know the graphics for this game are gonna be lit as fuck. Enfield Industries. That's our mascot. Wait, is that the first? Hold on, chat. That's the MC without her visor on. I just realized I was like, I've never seen her eyes before. I think normally the MC has a visor on, so you can't actually see their face. Oh shit! We're being consumed by the Originium, or whatever it's called. Damn. But actually cinema though. Also, we look good. Ooh, pretty. Okay. It's okay, by the power of friendship, we'll get out of this, guys. Power of friendship. What? Holy shit. Bro, it looks like a rocket launching. Damn, okay. Their cinema's kind of cooking. Oh, those are the OGs from Arknights. Aya, Chen, Angelina. They now have different names in Enfield, but yeah. We are Empire. Ooh, we look good. Hello there. Oh shit. Absolute cinema. Yeah, that was Starset.
嗨，大家晚上好。Hello。晚上好，欢迎各位来到《明日方舟周末地》的公测前瞻特别节目。我是海马肉和物，也非常感谢刚才由 Starset 带来的全新曲目，为今晚揭开序幕。那今天这个节目啊，对我们来说意义也非常特别。在正式公测到来之前，我们想借由这个机会和各位管理员一起看一看周末地究竟是一款怎样的游戏。你会在这里经历什么？那我们在全面测试之后呢，又做了哪些调整？以及之后它会走向哪里？希望各位管理员在踏上塔维尔之前，先对这场旅程有一个清晰的认识。那也正因为如此啊，今天的现场我们邀请到了 Ra， 还有我们的特别嘉宾 ZC， 来一起和大家聊一聊。那先请二位和大家打个招呼吧。
Hello， 各位晚上好，我是 Ra。 很高兴呢，又终于能在这个时间点上和各位管理员一起并肩前行。
大家好，我是 ZC， 非常感谢2位能够邀请我参加今天的节目啊，也很期待接下来能看到的分享。
欢迎2位，也欢迎屏幕前的各位管理员，欢迎来到塔维尔这个美丽、辽阔却始终与危机并存的世界。
Wait, guys, am I getting French subtitles? We love the French. We.
在100余年的开拓之后，文明环带重新建立起了秩序。但只要把视线移出高墙，你就会发现更多的土地依然是荒野和未知。
塔维尔被灾难一次次改写，但人类从来没有把命运交出去。他们在危机里继续前行，用战斗守住当下，用建设和生产把文明一点点往前推。中末地的故事就发生在这样的世界里。
当故事真正开始时，你会在一个完全陌生的地方醒来，记忆几乎一片空白。
我记得是和中末地工业的监督佩里卡的对话中啊，才得知这里是帝江号，是中末地工业的基地啊，也是管理员之后的指挥中枢。
对的，但帝江号呢，也不只是基地，对于很多干员来说，这里也是他们生活工作的地方，是你和他们共同的家。而中末地工业本身呢，它也是一个长期站在开拓最前沿的组织。协议原石传送技术、集成工业系统、
Oh, there it is, boys! Holy factory
以及
building.
这个塔维尔唯一的轨道飞行器帝江号。
Factory
这些原子中唯一的技
building,
术成果
boys.
已经成为了塔维尔未来的一部分。
现在呢，随着新威胁的再次逼近啊，中末地工业也将再次踏上开拓之旅。
而你就是中末地工业的管理员。在长达10年的沉睡之后，你再次苏醒。你会从佩里卡那里一点点重新了解到你的身份和职责。你掌握着原始权限，也承受着他留下的痕迹。
原来正因为管理员曾一次次把文明从边缘拉回来，也因此一次次付出代价，所以才会沉睡
so we saved the world from rock cancer, I think.
必须醒来的时刻。
And then we went into hibernation.
而这一次醒来，你听到的是一个被明确说出口的计划：制造协议核心，把它部署到文明环带的关键区域，去对抗侵蚀，重启系统，让那些被切断的未来重新连上。
Ooh, it looks like they added some. Maybe they redesigned some
来自一份名为0号委托的方案
technology.
而这份委托的委托人正是你自己。至于协议
I
核
noticed
心
some slightly
具体
different
意味
things.
什么，它也会和后面要讲的集成工业系统紧密关联。我们会之后去专门展开介绍。
计划刚刚启动啊，第一站4号谷地就出了一个问题。
It's the first
通信
region.
故障正在扩散，枢纽区基地也迟迟没有回应，同时呢还检测到了极强的天使能量信号。
I like their
看来是
thematic
没有时间
design.
留给管理员好好准备
Super
了，
like
必须立刻去
engineer
现场
nerdy.
稳住局面才行。
而当你们抵达4号谷地时，最先正面遭遇的是一种看起来不像生命的敌对存在，他们是由不明装置锚点催化形成的天使。
虽然说天使是被制造出来的无机物，但他们的行动似乎方式明确，目标清晰，而且极具威胁性。
是的，是的。但很快你就会发现，4号谷地的麻烦远不止天使，在基地的边缘还有另外一股势力正在游走试探，正在蠢蠢欲动。
他们
It's important to see how they improve the story.
他们是由年谷、狼群、杀盗。
1.0 story is usually, mixed reviews.
猎地者中有人把掠夺当成
It's
滑
like
雪方
testing
式，
ground for a lot of games.
也有人把混乱当作重塑秩序的机会。
而在
See
4
what
号
they
谷地
execute with it.
你会很早记住一个名字
Neferet, that's one of the hot mommies.
他并不是那种单靠蛮力的对手，
It's like the
更
most
像是把
memorable
暴
character
力
for me.
组织起来的人。他让原本混乱的年谷氏族像一支军队一样行动，在失序中制造方向。随着事态推进，你会意识到，猎地者的这次行动并不是偶然。
也就是说，在4号谷地已经不是清个怪救个援这么简单了，是有人在借着这个混乱来下一步更大的棋。
对的，没错。所以在4号谷地，你要做的事其实非常清楚：一边战斗，一边把基地重新运转起来，清理侵蚀，恢复供电，建立据点，而集成工业系统也会在这里真正的进入实战。 让4号谷地重
Those
新的
lightning
活
rods,
过
I don't
来
think I was
但
able
几
to
乎
use
同
them
一时间
in the
文明
beta.
环带的多处地区
Those
也
existed.
开始出
Those
现了
look
异常
new
反
to
应。
me.
看来4号谷地发生的一切并不是孤立事件。
There's Searcher in the background.
最先捕捉到这些变化的是红山科学院。随着你的深入调查，你
Now
将继
this
续踏
region
上前往
looks
红山的
so
旅程，
sick, man.
进入武林地区。在那里，你会第一次近距离接触到红山的科技文化，以及他们应对侵蚀与灾害的独特方
That
式。
looks like a
公
spicy
测版
hot
本
pot,
里，
bro.
大家能够体验到红山的前两个地图，
Ooh, okay.
先对这片区域有个直观了
Oh,
解
look at
但是这只
her.
是旅程的前几站，而深层的冲突、更远远选择以及更广阔的塔维尔，你的前方等待着你，管理员。
She looks good, bro. Whoever she is. Alright, operators time. That's gonna be our first limited, most likely.
Haven't we
Laevatain.
met already? Doesn't matter. You'll remember me by this sword and flame.
Otherwise known as Searcher.
There's no escape! Let that twilight burn! Hey, jump! Jump!
Yep. What's her name again? Yvonne, that's
Hi,
right.
Endman. We meet again. Just call me
She's the
Yvonne.
yeah, reminds me of
It's been a very
Nicole
long
from
time since I
ZZZ.
last went out.
She's caked
Pleasure
the
doing
fuck
business
up, bro.
Together.
You
Feel
see
the
that?
chill.
Damn.
Let us dance. Hi.
Angelina. Otherwise known as Gilberta.
You have the rosy scent of beautiful memories.
Cute
Like
voice.
an incomplete letter destined for a special place. I wonder where that might be. Choo! Surprise! Hey! Cozy up with gravity! It's just a letter.
Character models look really nice.
看到这里，我在想啊，
so
那
they-
在塔维尔
they
上继续往
showed
前走，
those
好像
three.
确实不太可能只
Not
靠管
all
理
of
员一个
these
人。
standard
那
characters.
接下来是不是也请两位老师给大家聊一聊我们一起作战的这些干员呢？
是的，无论是正面迎敌，还是推进无人区的建设，
Like they
这趟
didn't
旅程呢都需要
they didn't showcase any other
而中国
standard
地工业
characters
最
like
宝贵
Pog
的
or
也正是这
Ardelia.
些一直与你同行、一起作战的干员，比如刚才画面里出现的莱万汀、吉尔佩塔，还有伊冯。
那接下来我们就配合一些实战画面，带管理员认识一
All
下
right,
这
nice.
几位得力干
Actual
员。
combat footage. Actual combat footage. Yeah, this game looks insane. It's gonna be the next major game that I cover. Summon animation. The 6 star. Arknights is 6 star. There it is.
首先，
First up is Laevatain. She prefers doing things her way. Makes
Whoa! You guys hear that? They have a voiceover for English. Yo, that caught me off guard, low key, bro. Low key caught me off guard.
首先，
First up is Laevatain. She prefers doing things her way, makes decisive calls, and strikes without mercy. Despite her fragmented memories, Laevatain joined Endfield Industries as an operator directly led by the Endmen and fights at the very front. She's a striker that focuses on dealing group damage.
AoE
Her
damage.
combat tempo is very straightforward. Keep attacking, creating heat inflictions, and igniting the battlefield. Laevatain's basic attack has up to 5 sequences. Each hit deals heat damage. Successful finisher on an enemy deals massive heat damage and recovers skill points for faster skill casting.
技
Okay.
能循环更加顺畅。
Classic.
他的
Her battle skill, Smoldering Fire, summons a magma fragment to attack the enemy. At maximum stacks of Melting Flame, Laevatain's battle skill deals a huge slash and applies combustion on enemies, further spiking the damage output. Making an enemy combusted or corroded triggers her combo skill, Seethe.
C.
This skill causes fire to erupt from the feet of all applicable enemies, dealing tons of AoE damage to enemies. It's great for clearing up groups of enemies.
Pretty nice.
Casting the ultimate Twilight lets Laevatain summon the Sviga Livy, making her attacks much stronger. While the ultimate is active, Laevatain can keep performing basic attacks to dominate the enemy.
That's the ring.
战斗一开始，
Once combat
Let's
begins,
see.
cast Anton Akakuri's battle skills to apply heat infliction on this large group of enemies. Right after that, let's control Laevatain to attack the enemy and absorb their heat inflictions to build up her Melting Flame
Melting
stacks.
flame stacks, okay.
We then cast Wolfguard's ultimate to apply combustion, then trigger Laevatain's combo skill to deal plenty of damage. Next, quickly reposition Laevatain and cast her battle skill at max melting flame stacks to deal tons of damage.
Tons of
Cast her
damage!
ultimate to greatly strengthen her basic attacks, clear out the enemies, then follow up with an enhanced battle skill for a perfect victory.
Stand down. Fully and hasted victory.
Heat consume! Shot!
Mission complete.
Mission complete. Pretty cool.
Next up is Gilberta. As a messenger, Gilberta
like
delivers
this.
mail and intel across various bases and outposts. She often travels along the fringes of the civilization band
combat
and
in
frontier.
combat in this game
To Gilberta,
combat in this game is going to be very different. It's something that's going to be a learning curve for literally everyone, including people who test things out. Having a QTE system combined with a skill point system that is dynamic on top of the real-time combat means that I feel like there's going to be a lot more of a different way to maximize damage than other games, right? It's not really going to be like an energy generation EQ funnel type of game. It's also not going to be linear like Wuthering Waves is, where you can go from character to character. It's also not really going to be quick swap friendly because you only have a certain number of skill points. So it's like a very like I don't know if it's like combo based, but it's a lot more strategic in terms of positioning and skill output, which makes sense for the game, right? Because the game is incorporating factory building, which is a lot more of like a preparation than like a reactive style play. So that's pretty cool.
delivery is more than a mission. It's a way to rebuild connections, and she's proud of her duties. In combat, Gilberta is a supporter with both arts and physical abilities. Enemies affected by arts reactions can be easily crowd controlled by Gilberta. Her skills also apply crowd control effects to enemies in a large area. Gilberta performs ranged attacks that deal nature damage to enemies. Performing a finisher on the enemy recovers Gilberta's skill points to ready her skill casting. After casting her battle skill, Arcane Staff, Gravity Mode, Gilberta enters a channeling state. The skill will keep pulling in enemies and deal damage to them. The end of channeling also sets off an explosion that applies nature infliction and can be used to synergize with other skills. Applying any arts reaction on the enemy triggers Gilberta's combo skill, Arcane Staff Matrix Displacement. With a quick casting move, Gilberta generates a gravity pull that traps enemies and lifts them. This can disrupt a group of enemies. Her ultimate, Arcane Staff Gravity Field, creates an anomalous gravity field at the targeted area. Enemies in the area become slowed and take more arts damage. This is an area skill with crowd control and damage buffs.
The suspension here is actually kind of insane. If they're actually like held in here for a certain amount of time, definitely gonna be a lot of nice utility. Not sure how it'll scale up into endgame, right? Because like I think early game having this kind of CC is really powerful because our base damage is like quite weak as we're getting stronger.
When battle begins, have Gilberta perform basic attacks. Just before
like
her final
it's really
strike,
good to have
cast Perlica's
AoE
battle
and
skill
CC
to
at the
apply
beginning of the
electric
game.
infliction.
You can kind of
then
like
cast Gilberta's battle skill to pull in nearby enemies. The enemies are now corroded. Cast her combo skill immediately to lift all enemies within the area of effect. Finally, cast her ultimate to create the anomalous gravity field. Affected enemies will move much slower and take a lot more arts damage.
Is that crazy though? Like when you take a look at it, that looks crazy.
To achieve an easy win.
Like just looking at that in terms of like Angelina's combat, it seems really abusable if you can set up properly. Like as long as you group up the enemies, you can basically initiate a massive wombo combo, which is nice.
Finally, unleash more
I can imagine this being good for overworld clearing.
The last operator is Yvonne. This engineer is a bag of surprises and
Holy!
The last operator is Yvonne. This engineer is a bag of surprises.
What in the bubble butt is
prizes
and
wild theories? She is currently in charge of researching the ether and blight-related machines. People are often astonished at her quirky and outright fantastic ideas.
Yeah, she's
Yvonne
cute.
looks like a laid-back rebel, but nobody would ever doubt her decisions and creativity in her fields of expertise. Yvonne's combat style is straightforward too. She is a striker skilled at solidifying enemies.
The personality of her is
combo
really good.
skills can quickly
Her-
apply
her,
solidification and
facial
give her ultimate energy.
They're very,
when she
like,
casts her ultimate,
natural.
she becomes the ultimate single-target damage dealer. Yvonne's basic attacks deal cryo damage to
Single target
enemies.
damage dealer.
Her finisher attacks also restore skill points. Her battle skill, Berber Bomb Beta, throws a freezing bomb.
Nice.
When hitting the enemy, the bomb consumes cryo and nature inflictions from the enemy, forcibly applies solidification, dealing extra damage based on the number of stacks consumed. Having the controlled operator performing a final strike on a solidified enemy triggers Yvonne's combo skill, Flash Freezer Epsilon 37. The bot Frosty Bitey will deal continuous cryo damage next to enemies while pulling them in. When its time is up, the bot self-detonates and applies solidification. Yvonne's ultimate cryoblasting pistolier deploys the support bot Tinkerbella. She also becomes the controlled operator. During the ultimate, Yvonne's basic attack will
Wait,
keep
let me
getting
hear that again. That's important. Hold on, that's actually really cool.
Yvonne's ultimate cryoblasting pistolier deploys the support bot Tinkerbella. She also becomes the controlled operator.
Hey, if this is actually true, chat, if you can use ultimates like this to forcibly change your active character, that's actually really good. As you guys know, in Arknights combat, all of your teammates are on field with you. You only control one at a time, though. But having this be an instant swap is actually really good in terms of like decreasing your keyboard inputs. If they do this in the future with certain characters, I think their synergy becomes good.
During the ultimate, Yvonne's basic attack will keep getting stronger. At max stacks, her attacks will deal way more damage.
Okay.
The final attack of the ultimate also consumes the enemy's solidification to deal massive damage.
Massive damage. Let's see how the gameplay is, the combo play.
Let's start by attacking the enemy with Yvonne and wait for an opening. This is it. Once the enemy starts using the flamethrower, have Snowshine retaliate and apply cryo infliction.
Okay.
Then have Yvonne solidify the enemy and perform a final strike to trigger the combo skills of multiple operators.
Got the fisherman going here. Full tune at the
After
end.
casting powerful attacks and skills, cast Yvonne's ultimate and shred the enemy. The final attack of the ultimate will consume the enemy's solidification to deal massive damage. Attack again to secure the perfect win.
It's a lot of damage.
Battle is ended. Let's take a break while we still can.
We reference player feedback on various operators during beta test 2 and applied a round of improvements and adjustments to operators. As your journey continues, you'll meet companions with other styles and combat roles. But as you gain more operators and face more complex battles, team setup might become quite challenging. To cater to this issue, we have the Game Tools feature. Open the in-game protosync to use it.
Ooh.
Game tools include team setups and combat theory crafting, shared by other admins to help you quickly build a combat team that suits your style.
Hey, it's cool. This is cool. This reminds me of Currency Wars team recommendations. This also means when it comes to guides and stuff, it's a lot better to be I don't know actually how to approach guides if we have this in game. But I think a general way to play them would be pretty good. If people see this type of thing like, oh, how do I play this certain comp, right? A quick demonstration of the rotation and how strong it is would be pretty good, I think. Yo, Jay Stern, thank you for the raid, bro. Hope you had a good stream. I'm not sure if you were covering Enfield, but you might be. Which would be pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, I think this is only a good thing because Enfield seems to be incorporating a lot of player interaction. You guys have played the beta and stuff. You can basically like share little like signposts to indicate to people where certain things are. If you've played Where Winds Meet, you know what I'm talking about. I think those little things just help you kind of feel like you're interacting with other players. And it's cool. I think it's a sense of community building, which is nice.
This is like a guide. We can use it, try things out, and gradually arrive at a combat style we like. As you progress, enemies and combat mechanics will become more complex. Game tools will give you confidence in testing things out.
Yeah, this is cool. I think this is really cool.
They are the sparks.
Hog!
Scattered upon Talos too.
It's my daddy.
Beneath the
Oh, these are the other three, Chad. They split them. They split it up. So now we're looking at Pog, at Aya,
across the
and
plains.
Twink Boy. What's his name again? Li Fang. This is the first guy I got in CBT.
In the depths of night.
Oh, and also, I don't remember her name.
They keep watch over the promise made to you.
Oh, and then Last Right. This is Last Right.
When the fated day comes, and the darkness descends once more. They.
Dude, Pog is so cool,
to
man.
the summons. To stake all they are upon a glimpse of hope.
That's our healer, boys. Summons 50 million sheep. Holy aura! Wait, actually insane aura. What the fuck? Wait, dude, Pog's aura is actually crazy, bro, boy. Ooh, Last Right's cool.
At last, sparks burst into flame. For you to set ablaze the dawn.
Maybe these are faction based. Oh, so they're not going to show those 5. They're going directly into optimization.
We went through beta test 2 and min feedback. As
So
well
they
as
only showed
issues
3
we
characters
encountered
in
during internal
combat
testing.
demo.
Up next is an introduction to key adjustments we've made for the
Chad, do
official
I have
release.
the auto dub on? Just want to make sure. Do I have the auto dub? Or is this just, did they just convert to having someone speak over it? It's part? Okay, I'm just making sure. I thought they would come back to them speaking when they finish the character introduction.
The first part are visual effects and overall performance. We've optimized a number of story cutscenes, map exploration camera angles, and various visual effects. These include a few changes that look small, but affected immersion. For example, walking on snow during the prologue and environment wetness effects, puddles, and flowing water feedback will be more obvious.
Loki W.
When you look outside Dijiang, the atmospheric clouds of the planet are also
Did the
more
game run
layered and
decently? Yes, it did.
distinct.
It ran very
Quite
well.
a few special effects received their overhaul. Sound conveyance and audio effects have been adjusted.
When
Ambient feedback
if
is
I
a lot
recall
clearer.
correctly, when I played the beta for Enfield, I don't think I experienced a frame drop. When I played it, if I remember correctly. Which I think was like a really big part of it. I was kind of surprised at how smooth it felt when you feel the game. I think I also dual streamed it. I just realized, chat, that I don't think I'm gonna dual stream major things anymore. As in like games, because I realized that dual streaming impacts my game performance significantly. Like streaming just to one, streaming just to Twitch is fine, but if I stream both to Twitch and YouTube, it's like double the load on my system. Which is why Silver Palace got so fucked up. Like that's what I was reading. I was like, oh my gosh. Like I didn't even realize this, but like if I dual stream it, it puts a lot of strain. In the future though, I'm gonna get a dual PC setup in the future. So I don't have to go through these. Which means I can play the game at max settings and also showcase it to you guys at max settings.
The sounds of the footsteps can probably let you know who's next to you.
I think the world building for Endfield is going to be so good.
For example, dialogue segments and operator story will no longer be disrupted by memo beacons and other facilities. A few cutscenes in Valley 4.
You guys remember that? I don't know if you guys remember this, but like these memo beacons are things that like are shared across multiple worlds. And sometimes when you're in a dialogue, they will literally be like in your face because it's like the cutscene just happens to be next to some really valuable resource and it's just there. It's funny. I like how they removed it, but like low key, it's also just funny as fuck when it happens. I don't even think it's a bad thing.
Ling have received improvements too.
But I like how they wanted to clear it up a little bit.
Another key optimization is camera angle. Now, a few environment objects that might block the camera have been made semi-transparent. When moving in these places, you'll no longer get frequent changes to camera zoom.
Oh wait, this is huge!
Making...
No, that's actually a big W. This should be a big W. Because sometimes when you would look at things and you had something in your view, it would automatically zoom the camera so that you're in front of the object. It would be really tilting because when you swivel your camera, it would change instantly. This is a good change.
Map exploration really more comfortable.
Especially in combat.
The fix will greatly reduce visual stress during exploring. You can now enjoy the world and read maps at your leisure. Next, let's talk about combat optimizations. This time, we have two key adjustments. Firstly, most basic skills and combo skills no longer reset the basic attack sequence. We think this...
Whoa! That's actually so big. That's actually insanely big. If you guys... Okay, so let me explain why. In Endfield, each character has a finisher of the basic attack chain. It is the final hit of your basic chain. In the previous betas, what would happen is you're doing a basic chain and you want to use skills because they go off of cooldown. But when you use it in the middle of your chain, it will reset it entirely, which will delay your entire combo. And some operators really need their finisher to apply because it applies some sort of debuff or is just an important part of their kit. This is really good because it massively improves the fluidity. You no longer have to worry about using a skill at the beginning when you enter rotation and then just continuously attack. It is a really, really big change.
This is quite an important change. Secondly, we've enhanced on-screen visual feedback effects when the controlled operator gets hit, making them look more obvious. These adjustments will make combo skills a lot smoother. More obvious hit feedback also helps endmins react to situations. Battle will be more enjoyable overall.
Well, I think this is a big change.
Now, let's talk about the early game progress. We've changed authority level requirements for some main missions and optimized a few early game experiences in Valley 4. We also enhanced guides for a number of interactables in the world. Gameplay related to storage crates will get more obvious tips. I've found that those long ear bunnies that lead you to hidden stash are given special effects. They are a lot easier to spot now. Also, we've added the weekly routine activity for the official release.
What is this?
This activity refreshes every week. Rewards include progression materials and the headhunting currency Ouroboros. Weekly routine is a consistent source for obtaining arsenal tickets for free.
Okay, arsenal tickets. Arsenal tickets are weapons. This might be an addition to the game then. So arsenal tickets are for weapon pulls. And then the Ouroboros is your general premium currency. This is your general premium currency. Yeah, so this arsenal ticket thing is weapon. Specifically weapon. But this guy right here is just your premium currency. You can exchange it for your normal character pulls, whatever the fuck you want, right?
This is an all-new source of rewards,
This
especially
is
for Ouroboros.
Cool. I think they're improving your weekly income.
Just as the name suggests, weekly routine tasks are updated every week. The routines will also get new tasks that reflect new releases. Even if some gameplay elements do not interest you as much, you can always opt to complete other tasks for maximum weekly routine rewards. There are a lot of gameplay systems. They're all fun, but people might not be good at all of them. But now, missing certain tasks won't prevent you from maxing out your weekly rewards.
So is this similar to like ZZZ's weekly choice thing? Or any sort of gacha game that has the same system? That's nice. You can choose the stuff that you do like on a weekly basis rather than force yourself to do all of the things, which can be annoying. So overall though, I think they're trying to improve the player experience early, which is nice.
Many optimizations to character progression. The overall progression experience has been improved. We lowered the difficulty for material gathering dungeons. The enemies now can be defeated quickly. Early progression materials have been increased. Endmins can now buy a lot more things with stock bills. The adventure manual and regional development level ups now give more progression materials to make early progression easier for our Endmins.
Holy shit.
We also lowered operator and weapon level caps, optimized operator and weapon leveling costs, and reduced enemy levels for high exploration levels and a few energy alluvium sites.
So they made the game easier.
World exploration and material
essentially what it
dungeons
is.
will both be easier.
They made the game easier.
You can farm materials more quickly to invest in the teams you like. The next optimization to talk about is gear artificing.
Okay, this is just...
We added a guarantee and improved the overall UI display. Artificing progress is now directly displayed to give you an idea of how much resources you need.
Okay.
Changes have been made to storage crates you discovered during exploration.
Oh shit!
To keep it short, crates now give more oro barrels.
Wait, that's kind of crazy, guys. I think they're just increasing the amount of currency you get. Just raw. That's kind of juicy. Just to give you a perspective, the amount that you get from these crates is equivalent to other games. So like, for example, in Genshin, if you were to get a small chest, it would give you like 5 primos or something, right? This game would give you 10, but it's now 15. I think the currency to pull in Enfield, if they didn't change anything, is 3,000. In Genshin, it's 1,600. So it should be much cheaper in this game to pull, given what it seems to be is an increase in overall resources. Just to keep it in perspective.
Light Zhong really likes his crates.
How do you get these crates? No, these are just chests in the world, man. These are just chests that you explore for.
It's a very simple idea, actually. We just want our Endmins to have fun with early game, and make map exploration a good source for headhunting currency. We even changed a few crates into surprise crates that give you 150 oro barrels when opened. That's very motivating for an explorer. One may just be hiding around the corner.
Oh, is it 5,000, not 3,000? Is it 5,000 per 10 pulls instead of 3,000? Yeah, maybe I am misremembering.
Our Endmins to explore and find these surprises. For hardware performance, Endmins playing on PC will get the 120 FPS option. NVIDIA DLSS Super Resolution and frame generation technology are also supported.
120 FPS.
Frame generation will give our Endmins even more frames per second for that ultra-smooth graphics. We're also adding experience enhancements for Endmins who spend long hours in the game.
Oh.
Ray tracing has been added to a number of scenes in certain iOS devices.
That's crazy. Ray tracing has been added to iOS devices. Shows the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Yeah, are y'all rich? You got super juicy phones. You can take advantage of this, guys.
Controller mode for mobile devices has been added too, giving another option to Endmins who seek better controls and immersion. The controller experience has been greatly optimized for various platforms. Some Endmans have to use their PC when they want to play with a controller. With mobile controller support, overall experience for mobile gameplay is improved. This is especially helpful when you need to reposition your operators or quickly react to combat situations. Actual buttons feel more intuitive than virtual ones. You can now explore Talos 2 whenever, wherever, and however you want. I can't wait for the official release.
It's good. A lot of good
We
improvements,
just
though.
introduced a number of key optimizations for the official release.
Oh, Gacha's the most important.
There are plenty more changes that we can't elaborate given our limited time. We'll convey them to our Endmans with our DevCom. We hope these changes will make our Endmans gameplay more enjoyable. Feedback from our Endmans on headhunting is also very important to us.
There we go. That's just
The next section will focus on headhunting improvements for the official release. In Enfield, our banners are divided into headhunting for operators and arsenal issue for weapons.
There we go.
These two systems are distinctive by design. Need operators? Go to headhunting. Need more weapons? Go to the arsenal exchange.
Split up.
Headhunting permits or other special permits acquired
currencies also
progressing
split
through
up.
the game, missions, or purchases can be used in 3 types of banners: New
Okay.
Horizons headhunting, Basic headhunting, and Chartered headhunting. A
Interesting.
number of high-rarity operators will appear in Chartered headhunting. Let's start with New Horizons headhunting. For this banner, the
Beginner
required
banner,
headhunting
right?
Permits are acquired entirely through gameplay progression. Completing the New Horizons headhunting banner also gives you an operator of the highest star level. For basic headhunting and chartered headhunting banners, Endmans are guaranteed to get an operator of the highest star level within 80 pulls. Also, for chartered headhunting, the rate-up operators of the current banner is guaranteed within 120
Okay,
pulls.
so Gacha system remains the same, chat. Enfield is not removing Gacha. That was my main critique of the game in beta. But it looks like they're not trying to change the monetization, which is fine. You just have to accept that it's Gacha. Okay? So Enfield is going to be Gacha. It's not going to stray from it. And that is completely acceptable. You just have to understand that it's just another game with the same systems that we're used to. Okay? If you did not want this game to be gacha, or you did not want to play another game that was going to have gacha elements, then you probably will not have interest in this game. Personally, for me, I think this is the last, major gacha game that I'm going to be covering full-time in terms of content. I don't think that I can onboard more than that. Those of you guys who are new to my channel, I cover Genshin, HSR, Wuthering Waves, all 3, with all 3 in early access. And I'm planning on doing the same thing for Enfield. So, covering 4 games is quite difficult. Most creators typically only cover 1. I'm just what I like doing. I don't know the best way to describe it, just like the way that I operate. So, but yeah, so that means that I'm no longer gonna critique the gacha system. I critiqued it in the beta because I didn't want the game to have gacha. But now that it's guaranteed to have gacha, it's totally fine. You're just gonna have to operate with the idea that it's that type of game system. I feel like there's a lot of people who are waiting for this to see if anything would change, and now that it's not going to change, it's just going to be considered another one of those type of gacha games. So that's fine. That is totally fine. Let's see the details though. So currently, I'm understanding that we have a beginner banner, a limited banner, and a standard, which is pretty much normal.
Additionally, the rate-up operator of an ongoing chartered headhunting banner will also appear in the next 2 chartered headhunting banners after their own banner expires. Banner reruns will also appear in the future, so you can plan your pulls accordingly. After 60...
Hold on. I gotta go back. So this system gives you a little bit extra breathing room for limited characters. A little bit extra. Normally in gacha games, these characters right here just don't exist. Right? Like, if you were to pull for a 50-50 on a gacha, and you lose it, you're only going to get standard. But now in this game, you could potentially get them even when you lose. Now, the thing is, you should not hunt for this, though. Because, as what's probably expected, is that these characters share the off rate up. So you can't, like, target, hey, I'm going to pull for Gilberta or Angelina here, right? For the chance of getting Surtur. The chance of getting Surtur is the same as getting any other off rate up. It's, like, very, very low chance. But you might find the interesting thing is that I think this means that you can get the potentials or like the constellations of the character a little bit more easily. So this type of system disincentivizes you to go super hard on Giga Whaling. It's a lot more F2P friendly or like low spender friendly. Right? So like if you're a collector and you pull on every single one, you might by chance get more sequences or constellations for your older limited characters, which could be nice.
Here in the future, so you can plan your pulls accordingly. After 60 chartered headhunting pulls, you'll also get a headhunting dossier.
So you could technically get Yvonne before her banner releases. Oh, okay. Let me clarify something. I think, thank you for mentioning that, because I think it's important to clarify. These two characters, based off of their image, are standard characters. So it's not like you can get a character that hasn't released yet earlier than their release date. This is just a special banner that's rating her up, because she's even though she's a standard. These are not like unique characters. They would never allow you to get a character that's not released yet early. I just want to make that very clear. Because I know for a fact that Gilberta is a standard character. Because, like, we played in beta. Like, Surtur was the only limited character at that time. So, yeah, we'll see. So you're saying within the first 2 weeks, you can potentially get the other two characters for ahead purposes? No. That's not what I'm saying. No, that's not what I'm saying. When the game launches, these characters will still be out, just in the standard pool. They are limited, not standards, these ones. So, like, after this, they can't be pulled. This is actually a little confusing for me. I think I'm getting a little confused. I'm reading chat while this is happening. You guys in chat are saying that these are going to be limited characters. I know that this says limited time. So I understand that we're the confusion. Let's just continue.
Also appear in the future, so you can plan your pulls accordingly. After 60 chartered headhunting pulls, you'll also get a headhunting dossier that auto-converts to a special 10 times permit for the next chartered headhunting banner.
Wait, what?
Don't forget to use it on time.
Dude, this is so crazy. So they're incentivizing you to pull 60 times to get a 10 cash back. On the next, that's so interesting. That's so interesting. You're actually incentivized to go 60.
The official release is also getting the urgent recruitment feature. After making 30 chartered headhunting pulls, you'll also get a free 10 times pull for the current banner. But please note that this free 10 times pull is not counted towards the guarantee. However, if you do get what you want with this free 10 times pull, the guarantee is not affected either.
Holy shit, dude, there are so many asterisks all over this system. But I see what they're doing, because they have to make it better than other gacha games that you play. It's so crazy that they're doing this. This special 10 pull is actually special. If you do manage to get really lucky with this 10 pull, you could actually just get, like, potential 1 for free, basically. This is ultra gacha, boys.
Similarly, these free pulls are not counted towards the guarantee. Given the special occasion of our release celebration, we'll be opening 3 chartered headhunting banners in this order: Scars of the Forge, the Floaty Messenger, and Hues of Passion. And for these 3 chartered headhunting banners of the release...
This is making me think a lot.
celebration.
This is really
Upgraders from
interesting,
an
man.
upcoming banner might make a surprise
These
appearance
banners
in an
are
earlier banner too.
2.5
For example, you'll have a chance to pull Gilberta and Yvonne during the Scars of the Forge banner.
招募到吉尔佩塔和伊冯干员。
Now, back to the Arsenal exchange we just mentioned. Headhunting not only gives you operators, but Arsenal tickets for getting weapons as well.
Okay, they kept this.
There are many ways to get Arsenal tickets. In addition to headhunting, you can also get them from the credit store,
They kept
weekly
this.
routine, and a number of bundle purchases. You can also get them from the Protocol Pass.
Battle Pass.
Unlike Beta Test 2, the official release also lets you convert Origeometries into Arsenal tickets.
Okay, that was a basic feedback. That was a basic feedback that we added. In the beta, the only way you could get weapon tickets was through pulling on the character banner, which meant that once you're out of currency on like the character banner, you literally could not pull on the weapon, which was so weird. Like you couldn't whale to like buy the tickets for the weapon. So you just got fucked. This just changes that. So that now you can actually whale if you want to for the weapon banner.
To get weapons, you can spend Arsenal tickets to perform an Arsenal issue that gives 10 weapons at once. Arsenal tickets can also be used to directly purchase certain 5 or 6 star weapons. Some in-game features may also give you weapons. Arsenal issue also has a guarantee system. For every issue banner, a weapon of the highest star level is guaranteed in 4 issues.
6 star? You just haven't been paying attention, man. The highest star level is 6 star in this game. I'm guessing these issues are 10 pulls.
To get weapons, you can spend Arsenal tickets to perform an Arsenal issue that gives 10 weapons at once. Arsenal tickets can also be used to directly purchase certain 5 or 6 star weapons. Some in-game features may also give you weapons. Arsenal issue also has a guarantee system. For every issue banner, a weapon of the highest star level is guaranteed in 4 issues. The rate-up weapon is guaranteed in 8
Okay,
issues.
so random 6 star and 4.
We added something
weapon
at
that
the
you
10th
want
issue,
is 8.
which gives an arms offering crate that lets you get a non-rate-up weapon of choice. After
And
that,
then-
every 8 issues gives you a rate-up weapon or an arms offering crate in rotation. Every investment will be worth its while. We also went over our Enmin's Beta Test 2
Interesting,
feedback
okay.
and extended the duration of the Arsenal issue banners. And for the official release, these issue banners will be available in the following order: Smelting Forge issue, Express Delivery issue, and Graffiti issue.
Okay,
Now,
issue
let's briefly
is
talk
weapon
about
banner.
the Protocol Pass. The Protocol Pass is a milestone system based on daily gameplay and progression. In addition to the basic supply and the paid protocol customized tiers, you can also spend Origeometries to unlock the Originium supply tier that also rewards you with Origeometries. For the official release, we improved Protocol Pass rewards of various tiers.
在继续往下之前啊，我们也想说句实话，这段时间准备公测，我们真的很紧张。
我感觉也绷不住了。
是的，一方面呢，是因为周末地终于要和大家见面了；但另一方面，我们其实也总是在想，我们还能为管理员的启程到底多做点什么？
对，所以趁今天这个机会啊，我们也想亲手为大家准备一些礼物，也算是我们的一点心意了。
哦，那你要说这个，你看我
I like how they changed the soundtrack for the freebies.
给大家看一下啊。看到这2个圆盘，饶老师你怎么了吧？
这个完全
Are
就是
they doing
熟悉的手感
gacha
熟悉的味道。
For freebies
看到这个
during the
人盘
live
的时候我相
stream?
信老玩家的 DNA 都已经动了啊！我也想要这个，说实话。
看来今天有机会延续一下咱们的手气了。那可以看一下，那简单咱们介绍一下规则吧。我们的今天所有奖励都会通过这2
Oh my
个
god,
圆
this
盘
actually
来
is
给大家发放啊。
It
首
actually
先我
is.
们会请阮老师转这边的圆盘来确定咱们的奖励类型，上面有很多实用道具啊，这个千金玉、折金票、做张记录都是我想要的东西啊。
Reward multiplier. Oh my god.
我们会请海猫老师来再转这边的圆盘来确定咱们的奖励倍数。那么这个规则大家应该也都了解了啊，我们就先请阮老师。
让我先来。
Let me guess, it lands on 500 oral barrels.
来了！
看一看我们成功的第一步，加油啊，阮老师！
Oh, it's not.
折银票也不是不行吧？
也不是不行吗？
也不是不行吧？
没关系，阮老师，我们要相信，
我们要相信海猫。
对，这个 RA 无论怎么转，我相信老玩家的眼中，在我的这个转盘上只有一种选择，是吧？就是大家都知道，在方舟的话，这个转盘有个规则怪谈，就是当转盘没有被观测的时候， 它是有多种状态的叠加态的。但是当转盘出现在节目现场的时候，它的结果很有可能只会通向一个。
我来就是为了看这个是不是真的。海文老师，来给大家展示一下你的功夫吧。
好，我们开始。
That was such a short.
这个有点问题，修正一下。这个你的转盘不好熟
啊。
此时此刻，
恰如
彼时彼刻。
好吧。那么我佩服了，好功夫，一下就做到了奥呢。那么非常感谢我们2位老师。也恭喜我们的管理员了，这次奥呢可以直接包括500千金玉、6000张折机票、30张初期作战记录、30个武器检查单元、5个协议扔柱、5个协议圆盘，大家通过兑换码领取哦。
XD。
Attention please. System check. Endfield is waiting on the icon.
Did they do stop motion for this?
The legend. They're getting closer. And lovelier, with unspeakable menace.
Stonks.
Underneath. Dispatch phase now revealed. Supply stage stock renewed, and it gets real. What is the deal? Still kept concealed. Oh, long-eared beast. Oh no, my long-eared beast. Anchor drop from above. Anomaly, homeland is crushed. Crisis changing, crisis waiting. Angels are waking up, let's face it. Integrated industry, production line set, everything free. Parts machine, seed machine. Things you ain't seen, but they will run clean. Blueprints save us all the labor. Supplies piling skyscraper. Next stage, unlock system maker. Proceed as shown.
Cut it tight, zip the wires hanging over the stone. Cross the line, beat the time, every road leads me home.
No way.
Doro.
Garbage truck.
Now take the ride, feel the drive, and I'm ready to go. I run free like the wind, just as free like the wind.
That was a little banger.
除了
All
跟随
good.
主线剧情、推进等级和内容之外呢，我们在地图设计中也埋入了大量可以玩的细节。以公测版本开放的50前2张地图为例，它被划分成了多个风格各异的区域。管理员呢，既可以跟随支线任务前进，也可以完全按照自己的节奏自由探索。那接下来就一起随我们去看看吧。
往前走走看，哎，旁边有个光点，不行不行，这个必须要摸一下，我不摸不舒服。
确实，白捡的怎么能不要呢？
哦，那我们接着往前走再看看。哇，哦，这就是50乘4K 的效果吗？我还真的是第一次看哎，
太漂亮了！
哇，真的有点震撼的。
不愧是。
I think it's the most beautiful region that they have so far.
确实，这么看非常的细节。
I really
不行，
cook
我
with
们
it.
马上得从旁边下去看看吧。
哦，能走进去。
走。
Their thematic color palette is also really nice.
哦，电梯，不错。
你知道我最不喜欢电梯了。哎，
积极过往。
哦，
果然是体育生啊，体质就是好。
前面有个协议传送点啊，我们还需要解开一下，以后肯定也要再回来的。
哎，这是我们的一个传送点，哎，解锁了之后，后面就可以更方便的过来了。
好东西。
哎，最后呢，这里再上个主法。
这难道是传说中的新能源主法？
赛博主法。
刚竣工啊，抓工，这是什么？
这个给大家展示一下我的神秘大工程。
还要放滑索了。
Zip line
启动。
Oh shit! Wait, they improved a little bit of the quality of that, right?
特色的一个滑索可以看东西。
我最喜欢这个。
那通过建设不同的滑索啊，管理员们可以自由穿行于这个地图之间啊，大大提升这个跑图效率。而且这个滑索的这个位置是大家可以自定义的。
哎，对。
I like the auto connection feature.
喜欢的一个东西。
A little bit snappier.
近看我觉得它真的非常有气势，说实话。
啊，既有功能性又有观赏性。
那肯定的。
前有绝景啊。
That's what those indicators mean, right? You can press E to go to the next one automatically, which is really nice.
这个事儿不能细问，但是我跟你说2个小时。
If you don't, you just stop and just get off.
健锁一直手，健身锁到一只手。
对啊。
啊，这个前面有个小机器人拼图啊，好想拿这 SOS 啊！
不要慌，等会儿下滑。
I love the world design.
这又绕远了。
Holy shit! Look
而且
at
这里专门停在了一个我觉得水的这个区域下来很舒服。
我确实是个不错的入城索道，还可以用来送货。
对，还有送货没讲。
那我们刚刚领了个任务啊，告诉说我们这个下面的水塘里面藏了好东西。
下面好像真的有东西在发光，也看见没？
哦，对，
这是有东西。
下去会
不行，
这个任务有些玩家可能也有记得啊，
赶紧看看。
聪明的管理员一定想到了，需要用我们的集成工业系统。
整个水泵。
对，我们要先把这个水池给抽干啊。
整个水泵刚好我包里带了啊。
你一定掉。
对。整个水泵，水泵出来之后呢，我们得把水运到一个地方，所以这里必须要拉一条管道出来。
对，接上管道，
接到我们的别的系统里面。这样还不行，我们必须再给它上电。那水泵工作要电的嘛，对不对？
对，好，接上电，大功告成。
大功告成。大家看看这个水管里面是不是出来水了？
对，
源源不断呀。
UI looks cool。
我们等就可以了。
等一会儿就可以了。我们先等一会儿呗。
没问题。
要不先玩点别的，先转一下吧。
A few moments later.
A few moments later.
看看啊，这个水。
SpongeBob meme coming through.
怎么感觉这个页面咋感觉好像
这水还
没动啊？
没动啊？什么情况？
什么情况？
想必自然是这个
什么东西
？Holy shit! 还是drain 40,000.
万单位的水，
一台水泵怎么够呢？
这个完全抽不动呀，这咋整？
超级加倍。
Make more.
忍不了。
超级加倍。
再整点，这不行，给他安排上。哎呀，我靠，没想到这边这么多水的吗？
原来是这么解决问题的。
当然，这个
拉满，
不然怎么太容易拿到就被人保障？
匀一下位置。OK， 这里可以。
话说咱们这真的不算是破坏当地环境吗，大哥？
哎呀，没事，我们抽完了，最后再给他。
What happened?
弄坏了就不算破坏了呀，
有道理呀。
你还可以把精致过的。
Oh no, I hate building in games. Oh, you are not gonna like this game then. Building in factory stuff in this game is a big part of it.
优良的药水灌到这个池子里。
This will not be your cup of tea.
你想得到？可以。等会儿我们再来看看。
很多同学的智慧。
这个地方好大的野外啊！这个里面，等一下。你感不感觉这个墙有点不太一样？
有东西。
这个装置代表着前面需要攻击。
摸了，这里面看来真的别有洞天，对不对
？I hate building, but I will follow your guide. Don't steer me wrong. I don't know what type of guide I'll make for like the factory building. I don't really do that kind of stuff.
那这些小怪对不起了，必须安排一波。OK， 我们先。让管理员用一个。
Don't worry, you will be able to copy other people's setups.
这个时候我们稍微缓一缓，按出这个重击之后，管理员摸它一下。
At least in the factory part.
管理员一个大招，然后能让它掉很多血。两个东西来，赶紧闪开。
好功夫呀，Ra哥。
不行，他们现在这个东西有点太慢。OK， 刚好现在控制它。
还好。
先控它。
OK， 赶紧。OK， 刚好这个时候触发了个军位连线技。然后配合军卫的大招，我们使用他的连线技，顺便触发军卫大招的一个效果。然后不行，他在这个状态有点控不住。这个时候使用大潘的技能，
停下来。
太帅了
！Hog's ultimate skill is so cool.
然后小陈一个技能上来，我们先把这只解决了，那只等一下再管他。OK， 小陈这个大招先把这只解决了。OK， 最后只剩一只了。这个手到擒来啊，
流畅，Ra哥。
这个操作。还行吧。
急操6下，坐起来。
还行。
果然面对这种比较棘手的怪，还是需要控制的。
对，我管理员一个技能收掉了。
这套配对我学会了。
对，
超了。
这一套属于是我用的比较顺手的物理队，还可以的。
Ra牛亲自推荐。
又过了好久啊，这个水也该抽干了吧？大力出奇迹。
差不多了。你看，看这里面真的。水好像真的全部抽干了耶！
我害怕，我们在往下看的时候，不会把我踹下去吧？
没事，我不会踹你的。
没事，现在我们缺一个光头的 NPC 啊！
这个是我们游戏里面一个可以用射流无人机交互的一个玩意儿，大家看一下。
是我们50城新解锁的一个互动道具。
器具轻易性。
对，大家可以在这里面尽情的接下来探索里面的宝藏。
对，里面有很多东西，很多层，可以慢慢玩。
等一下，什么情况，Ra哥？快跑！
我先跑一下，哎呀，不行啊，这个，总不会是我操作问题吧？这个总不会说操作
skill issue。
应该不用吧？哦，有办法了。我们游戏其实除了提点斗队，还有一个办法能解决这个问题。哦，看我们的解决方法。
虽然不知道是什么，但我开始笑了。
这里放了很多塔。
哦，我看到了好多塔呀。
哦。
Yeah, so for these challenges, you can place a bunch of towers to help you
塔
fight
一圈绕一圈的，这就是
Which is
中末
pretty
地工业
funny.
真正的战斗力量。
OK， 开始。
If you don't got the skill, just throw in the machines, guys.
好高的伤害。
完全不需要管理员出手啊。
对呀，你们再来打我呀？怎么现在不打我了呢？这个就是我们中末地的百玩挂机攻略。
Endfield ARK strat，
这才是管理员真正的实力。
还真是。
摸两下，惬意的走开。
哇，这个战斗机械原来真的有这么强的战斗力。
打我呀！看。
你有点坏哦，软哥。
Work smarter, not harder.
能赢的战斗方式获得胜利，这就是我们的中末地工业。我们刚刚体验到的是丰富的塔维尔的改造内容，那管理员刚刚看到的也会与中末地中另一个重要的玩法集成工业系统的巧妙结合。
那集成工业系统到底是什么呢？那它能干什么？两位老师能不能给我们的管理员都仔细的介绍一下呢？
别着急，关于集成工业系统，这次我们也制作了一个小短片，大家一起来看一下吧。
Hear the factory's call. The legendary clothes shall be awaited.
Oh my fucking god, what is this, guys?
A hammer-forged body of steel shall withstand and defeat.
Bro, is this like Kamen Rider inspired?
The industry of the AIC achieved the miracle of mass production. AIC Factory.
Holy
Gear up and forge
shit.
the future. Unlimited supply. No lucky draws.
The best varieties, carefully selected and grown. All natural tastes and flavors guaranteed. From the vine to the dinner table, from the orchard to your eyes. The quickest way to satisfy your palate. Freshly delivered. Just open and enjoy.
Dude, I can't believe I'm getting Enfield
AIC
ads
Factory.
in my Enfield live
These
stream.
flavors we shall satisfy the future. Administrator
it's based off of Batman, you're right.
Officially deployed. Outpost basic needs fulfilled. Production efficiency is at 300% of pre-deployment levels. Damaged vehicles and large machinery repaired.
What is happening? This is developers being passionate about their game
of early estimates. Modular and agile
and doing their own
protocols are
fan
in excess of
animation.
Industrial evolution. AIC Factory. With technology, we shall build a future. Enfield Industries Company is currently seeking talented individuals who are
Holy!
studying civil engineering,
Actual
smart construction,
job
geological
ad
engineering,
in my
automation,
live
smart devices
stream.
and systems, robotic engineering, industrial
Absolute
intelligence,
cinema.
biological engineering, chemical
Job
engineering and
application
technology,
in
environmental
my
science and
live
engineering,
stream.
Material science and engineering, or food engineering, please get in touch with us.
Holy.
For Enfield, carrying out exploration, development, and production on Talos 2, and leaving behind a useful legacy is very important. This is why we designed the AIC Factory. You can use AIC Factory facilities to create your own automated production lines.
Here we go,
Start with
boys.
simple lines and gradually expand them to a large industrial complex. Once it starts working, the AIC Factory will endlessly produce gear, medication, and other materials to support exploration and combat. We also know that some admins want quality of life features. Progressing through the game unlocks the blueprint system. You can treat blueprints as verified AIC solutions. With blueprints, you can quickly build, copy, move, and delete entire production lines.
Hell yeah!
This feature will let you place massive AIC factories in no time. You can use simulation tutorials to learn about the production logic, then deploy functional lines with a single button. Once you get the hang of it, you can save your own designs as blueprints for reuse, and even share them with other admins.
There we go, boys. You can share your blueprints with other players.
With various admins and discuss about designs that are peak efficiency, or even peak clowning.
Peak clowning! Guys, they're encouraging it. Either you do peak efficiency or you do peak fucking clown fiesta. They're encouraging you to make ugly ass Papega designs. Holy
peak
cinema.
Efficiency, or even peak clowning. But do send your fantastic blueprints my way. Having everyone discussing and sharing great ideas is what we want to see. As for the ultimate factory solution, we're counting on our admins to figure it out. As you continue to explore, Endfield will also set up outposts in various regions. These regions may have unique features that affect the looks of the AIC factory. For example, Wuling is a land of mountains and flowing rivers. The factory will revolve around pumping and processing.
Wait, that's actually
fluids.
so
Mass
fucking
production of a
cool,
special
dude.
material called
Holy
Xeronite will
shit,
also
look at
become
this.
possible. I really like these outposts with their unique features, landscapes, and demands for goods. In the process of designing various AIC factories to meet their needs, some focus on producing combat gear and medication, while others support trade and regional development to drive outpost growth. Even within the same region, different admins bring unique ideas, resulting in vastly different outposts. Automated production, regional development, and industrial evolution based on local geography. Building the AIC factory is a step-by-step process. We hope the AIC factory experience will let our admins realize
I like their
that this is
examples here.
more
They're
than
really
just
cool.
automation, but a major force
Holy
in transforming
shit,
the whole of
bro.
Talos 2. We just revealed the tip of the
What
iceberg.
the? That's how it's done, boys. Absolute clown fiesta, whatever the fuck this is. What even am I? What even is that? Holy shit. Look at their water supply.
As for the stuff that lies in
Holy
store,
fuck.
I think it's
What
best
did they make? They made like an aircraft. Right?
we just revealed the tip of the
They made like an aircraft. Right? Like this is the aircraft, this is the fucking exhaust, and like this is the pew pew shit.
iceberg. As for the stuff that lies in store, I think it's best we leave it for our admins to discover. Besides, the core feature we just introduced, the game has tons of interesting content that await your discovery. This includes Operator's narrative events. On the day of official release, the new narrative event for Laevatain, Let Fire Consume the Ashen Past, will also become available. This story shall start from your first meeting with her. Open the stone gate of the ice fields, follow the traces, and approach the deepest recesses of your memories. The journey is more than just
hand-holding, W.
While journeying across Valley 4 and Wuling, you can also capture the landscape you saw along the way and take photos of moments from your adventure. You can even take photos to complete missions and earn rewards. From the mysterious results of AIC factories to
imagine the Let's Game It Out guy plays Endfield. He probably will be sponsored. I think it'd be great sponsor for him.
That calls for a closer look. Like that final door at the River Bandit Cave. There's actually stuff inside. The research center also has an ordinary-looking phantom wall hiding a mysterious bookshelf. It awaits your discovery. Future versions will also have a lot of interesting features. Let's look at some of them right now.
Wow.
Exploration can be tiring. Our admins can return to Dijiang whenever they want a break. While aboard Dijiang, you can interact with operators.
Your
the
base
ship also has functional cabins where you can link up with other admins, showcase your achievements, trade elastic goods, and even dive into a mysterious realm to explore and hunt for treasure. I really like this place. The journey may take us to distant places, but we need a place to call home. We're adding clue collection to the reception room. Admins are welcome to send and receive clues to each other. This looks super
this
familiar,
is something they had in
doesn't
Arknights, right?
While walking around Dijiang, you might catch your operator lounging and resting. It's a vibe I want to be a part of. Besides exploring the mysterious realm aboard Dijiang, we also prepared several permanent gameplay features for our admins.
Permanent gameplay feature. This is our end game.
但别担心啊，管理员可以按照自己的节奏慢慢体验这些内容。像干员叙事活动啊，我们也是逐步更新的。公测当天会开放栏位和莱万厅的，那公测后呢，还会陆续开放杰尔佩塔、伊冯的叙事活动。
通过这些故事，又多了一个途径了解我们的干员，也能慢慢的拼出他们各自的立场和选择。哎，对了，关于常驻玩法，刚才好像也看到了之前没有太见过的新内容啊。能不能请两位趁这个机会把常驻玩法的系统给管理员们介绍介绍呢？
那些老师很细心啊，这个当然可以了。
Let's start with Etch Space Salvage. Use the spatial device aboard Dijong to enter it. Explore different areas and complete various commissions. Collect gatherables and ores to improve your exploration capacities. They are also exchangeable for ore barrels. Next is our Umbral Monument that offers a series of rather difficult challenges. Unlike Beta Test 2, the Umbral Monument is now a permanent feature and we've added time challenges to it.
Okay.
Complete the goals within the countdown to earn even more
There it is,
ore barrels.
boys, the time trial event.
Meet the requirements to earn engraved metals, and then trim it. Rules for normal mode have been improved to let you bring tacticals into the challenge. We hope this will get more admins to attempt these challenges. The final permanent feature is Delver of the Cryptic with spatial sets of challenges. Each spatial set has a number of protocol spaces. Complete them to get a one-time reward of ore barrels and progression materials. Meeting certain requirements also gets you an engraved metal.
Okay, so this is probably difficult
It doesn't
then.
matter if you want to explore and
It's a
loot,
one-time thing.
fight a tough battle, or solve puzzles. There's something for everyone. All admins are welcome to take up these challenges.
How does a mountain herb become Jinsao drink? Our story begins when the morning sun pours upon Hongshan and stirs the local flora awake. Jinsao is the essential
The
raw
immersion
material
for their game is
to improve
pretty
production.
fucking cool.
The seed picking unit
Even more
will nurture
ads.
wholesome seeds raised from wild stock. From there,
Yeah, they're basically
planting
in-universe
units will
ads. I think,
raise
I mean,
every seed
it's thematically
to
on point,
perfection.
given that it's like a stock-based game.
the shredding units then convert plant matter into fine powder. When mixed with water purified through Hongshan's unique technology, it forms an aqueous mixture, which undergoes a final refinement to yield a pristine solution.
Holy!
Precision filling and packaging are subsequently carried out on an automated production line. Instant and sustainable recovery. Jinsao drink. The travel companion you can depend on.
That's cool as fuck. I like them. They're cute.
Talos 2 is a pretty big place. When are you setting off?
Release time here, right?
Link Travel Service, your one-stop solution for a perfect adventure
Lady
of Talos
Boss.
2. I know the entire place like the back of my hand. I've been in the pioneering business for years. Need to reach a precipitous vantage point, but couldn't figure out how. Not a prob. I got the perfect workaround. In for the thrill and suspense. We got those options too. Fun and satisfaction guaranteed. Haba haba. See that? Living, breathing ecology. You won't get this anywhere else. Weapons, gear, local produce. You got a need, I got you fixed. Don't worry about angry pieces of local geology. Delivery is guaranteed on payment. Naturally, good stuff costs a bit of a Food time, and this is where the magic happens. Link Travel Service. Fun plus the bestest of bad on board. Yum, yum.
Yum,
Super
yum.
rich protein spiced up with all natural condiments. A single bite is all you need for this gastronomic ecstasy. Link Travel Service. Your bestest travel companion in Talos 2. Service begins once you leave the door. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Welcome back, admins. Having introduced our official release content, we'd like to invite you to join us for a glimpse of the future of Talos 2. The story of Valley 4 reminds us that some factions are already testing the fringes of the civilization band. On the eve of an even larger blight disaster, our admins are quickly led to Qingbo Stockade in the outskirts of Wuling City. It's a place where conspiracies stir. As the story progresses, you suddenly lose contact with Supreme Chief Tongtong of Qingbo Stockade that you met and befriended earlier on.
Holy,
Meanwhile, you receive
what
news of
the-
Bone Crushers suddenly appearing near.
Damn.
Qingbo Stockade. With so many things happening at once, you're forced to head to Qingbo Stockade to check on Tong Tong, as well as the local situation.
Oh wait, who's that
An old
hottie?
friend who disappears and landbreakers showing up. It doesn't sound like a coincidence. And once you step into Qingbo Stockade, you realize that the situation is far more complicated and dangerous than you expected. Things that transpired in Qingbo Stockade won't stop there.
Oh, look at these.
As
That's
you press
the enemy,
forward,
I think.
you learn that even Wu Lin will not be safe in the face of the Blight Tide.
They look good. The world looks good.
This boundary bastion of peace and order will
This
face
one
its
though,
own
Jeff?
trials.
Jeez,
The story will
juice,
continue.
the ultra
Your choices
juice.
will be crucial, Enmins. The path ahead will open up more regions.
Damn, kicked out.
You'll also be able to meet more companions to fight along your side. The next 2 version updates following the official release will come with a new map to explore and discover. Hence, Tong Tong of Qingbo Stockade will be a key character. What will be her choices? How would she choose to fight alongside our Enmins? Her story is really something to look forward to. And do keep following our updates.
说到新伙伴和新道路，其实从预约开始到现在，这段旅程一直有许多管理员陪着我们。在这里呢，也非常感谢每一位管理员的关注与支持。明日方舟周末地目前已经达成了全球3500万的预约里程碑目标。
35 million
全部解锁。5星干员骤雪、20张基础巡航凭证、5星武器、终点之声等全部里程碑奖励，我们会在公测开启后，通过邮件内邮箱发放给每一位。
20 polls.
我们也会在近期正式开启预约下载。
Official release, boys, January 22nd.
等到公测开启后的第一时间内，直接进入塔维尔。
So, hopefully I'm recovered by then, because it's in less than 5 days. I anticipate I'm going to try to do a 24-hour stream on the release day. We'll see how much stamina I have, but I'll try my best. There's gonna be a lot to do. Because I want to go over 1.0 story, and I also want to get as much progress as I can. Because the game is going to be pretty overwhelming on launch. There's a lot to sink your teeth into. So, yeah.
在正式踏上塔维尔之前，我们还为管理员们准备了一份临行清单。
没错，预抽卡活动临行事项已经开启。
在物资中心最多进行10次抽取，必定获得5星武器钢铁鱼鹰。
欢迎管理员邀请自己的好友一同助力。
是的，期待大家的参与哦。
为了给管理员多准备一些后勤支持啊，这次我们的朋友 SK Port 也为大家准备了不少活动与工具支持。
首先呢是下载福利，预下载开启后，管理员们前往 SK Port 下载《明日方舟周末地》，就可以解锁千金玉、SK Port 外观等专属福利。 并且呢，还能参与额外的抽奖活动，
同时还有签到工具。公测开启后，前往 SK Port 完成明日方舟周末地的签到，前3次还可以获得额外现金与奖励。
另外 ，SK Port 也即将推出管理员工作记录手册，大家可以用它来记录自己在塔维尔的探索经历与重要瞬间，同时呢，也能领取对应的千金玉奖励哦。
除了这些福利啊 ，SK Port 还准备了不少实用的游戏工具，希望能帮助管理员们在探索、规划 和日常体验上走得更顺一些。
管理员，欢迎登录 SK Port。
Oh shit!
This is Metal Scar Radio. 6 months on air, 0 days.
Holy
legal.
shit!
Right, Chicha.
Banger!
Wow, you're hopeless. Well, then this one's for you, my friend. No clue what's next, but guaranteed, your moms will hate it.
Your mom joke in
And
2026.
About music.
Looking.
Even when order smothers the sky, rhythms still punch through the concrete. No aesthetic comments, but if you can still hear an attitude, you're not completely lost.
Ah, it's like the theme song for each character. It's kind of cute. It's the radio. Ah, yeah.
And Any melody on our airwaves? At least it's unapproved. Damn it, they're here. Metal Scar Radio, wrong frequency, right texture. Don't panic if we go silent. We'll annoy you again. We'll just switch channels.
刚刚我们似乎接入了一段神秘信号，还听到了来历不明的石音。
看来是误打误撞啊，接入了铁痕电台的频道。那这个神秘电台里啊，可藏着不只有这一点内容哦，还有更多惊喜，就留给管理员们亲自用耳朵去探索。
来到漫画方面，以佩丽卡为主角的故事诺言即将和管理员们见面。10年前，小佩丽卡跟随着管理员来到中末地学习与生活的点滴。聪明的小佩丽卡在地江号上与管理员和性格各异的中末地干员们碰撞出的各种趣事儿，也为当时处于紧张备战期的地江号带去了难得的活力与生机。他的梦想，管理员的期望，相信都能在这段故事中找到答案，请大家敬请期待。
以及《明日方舟》官方4格漫画123罗德岛与周末地联动的特别短篇漫画456周末地也要快上线了，究竟会碰撞出怎样的混乱与笑声呢？准备好迎接这场欢乐风暴了吗？
此外，还有 Q 版多格漫画《加油吧，中末地》，这是一部轻松搞笑的日常作品，带大家换个角度感受地江号的日常生活。或许大家能在这部漫画中感受到与游戏中不一样的中末地干员哦。
说到视野啊，周末地的旅程从一开始就不只是局限于脚下的这片土地，我们一直希望能和大家一起把目光一次次的投向更远的地方。
而这一次啊，我们想做的可能比之前都更加远一点，把探索的方向指向了星海。我们将在1月16号开启捐与明星共赴星海的特别活动，管理员可以通过网页登录的账号确认登记信息。凡是参与登记并在公测后创建角色的管理员，你在中末地中的昵称和 UID 都会被刻录进特制的协议原石模型。
最关键的是，这个承载着大家名字的协议原石将会跟随卫星一起离开地表，被发射至太空。
Wait, launched into space.
这是在宇宙里留下我们。
Wait, real or fake, guys?
这样的想法真的太浪漫，绝对会成为我们最独一无二的经历。
是的
，They're gonna be launching an Endfield asteroid.
小时候啊，仰望星空，总觉得那片宇宙遥不可及。现在能有这样的机会，用这样一种方式，感觉我们和星空的距离真的被拉近了一步。
我当然也会参加了，而且我觉得最重要的是，这次是和所有的管理员们一起参加这个活动。想想看，
They have a collab with C and NASA apparently. Wow,
走进
that's
星海，
actually
这不
ambitious
真
as
是最
fuck.
棒的同行吗
Respect. They're
我们
really
再次
passionate.
邀请每一位管理员参与，让我们一起见证这个名字走出边界，迈向星海的时刻吧。
接下来，我们想跟管理员们分享一些联动活动的情报。
Crossovers and collabs already?
也希望能在不同的场景里和大家相遇。明日方舟
The game hasn't even launched
世界各地的品牌展开多项合作
And they're already working with collabs and crossovers. What is this? World tour? Conventions? Coffee with Thailand. Fruit tea. Oh, snow tea. Temu, Indonesia. Chest of Wonders, Brazil. Cafe Dolce for United States. Mitsu Cafe. Oh my god, there's so many. Beard Papas. Wait, I recognize some of these. Holy shit. Wow. Oh my dude, they're actually going crazy, bro. Just having a lot of collaborations for offline events, which is cute.
更多合作细节，我们会在后续陆续与大家分享。管理员们可以关注官方社媒查看详细联动情报哦。
Wait, this is cute. This is so cute. This is so cute, guys. This is so cute. Oh my god. Oh my god. So cute. Left is, from what I understand, left is Chen, middle is MC, and then right is Perlica, I'm guessing, probably. Chubby Palm.
欢迎回来，管理员们！全新的吉祥物生活账号龙泡泡和山团团
Chubby Pop
和龙泡泡、山团团、山山兔一起度过轻松愉快的日常吧。
接下来这一条，我知道很多管理员会特别期待。周末地工业也将迎来
actual merch already ready。
新环重工的联动带来了2款巨能构建系列的发光摆件。
Holy shit, dude！
能看到有原石抑制器与协议核心，以及集成工业设备盲盒。重工协议的 A、B 组带上原石抑制器，投放协议核心，摆上基建设施。管理员们在家里也能体验集成工业系统的筹划乐趣。
Hey, I gotta give it to them, man.
在手办方面
，Holy fuck, figurines already! Wait,
1:7比例的手办即将登场。干员陈千羽、佩丽卡、伊冯都会以精美的实体造型与大家见面。我们会在未来陆续公布各个企划的详情，各位管理员千万不要错过哦。在此基础上，精彩仍在延续。这一次，我们还将周末地的周边带到了世界各地。明日方舟周末地主题周边快闪店将于1月24日至2月8日，在美国、法国、日本、韩国同步开启活动。更多详细信息，大家可以关注官方社媒查看最新情报哦。
没有办法参加现场活动的玩家也不用担心，周末地的周边商品也会陆续上架 Greenfly 官方周边线上商店。
大家可以关注。
Low-key massive W though. Actual massive W.
哎，到这个时候
，they're going all in on their launch。
你说咱们周末地的直播会不会再有一轮转盘环节？
那必须的呀！你看台下的2个转盘是不是？等了半天了，赶紧上来吧
I mean, Arknights itself has been successful for so long, so I think Endfield will be
正好现在可以端上来了
very big as well.
已经早有准备了，不愧是你。好，辛苦老师。
Another reward time? It's probably gonna be rigged again, chat.
熟悉的感觉啊！
又来了。那么我们就不卖这个。
It's probably gonna be all, or it's gonna be 500 oral barrel times 5.
一块来看看我们这次有什么奖励，好吧？
好，我先整一个热身。
Let's see. No, it's not.
武器检查单元，也是有用的吧？总归来说。
阮老师什么情况？怎么变成武器检查单元
？Rig it！
没事，还有定位。
Come on, rig it！
要请我们的海毛老师了。好，我们先放在这里吧，太累了是吧？我来，老师，见证奇迹还会再有吗
？Pause。
要来了吗？难道说？
不要停下来呀！
奇迹太厉害了，太厉害了！
Classic. Rig the votes, guys. Classic.
有奇迹！天哪
！Classic.
没事，既然奇迹发生了
，W。
那我这边感觉上面这些东西似乎有一点不够尽兴啊！
难道说您的意思是？
我也来追加一个小奇迹吧。
What is that？
程序的痕迹加1。
你是不是带了2份默契？
我为了防止我们的奥之力太耀眼了太厉害了！我们的 Running 老师给我们增加了一份福利啊，存续的痕迹高级培养材料。
既然 Ra 都演都不演了，那我想必也要告诉大家我的真实身份。其实我不是海猫肉，我是塔位2。
What the hell? OK。
各位管理员献上另外1000千金玉的祝福，
没想到还有
管理员的开疆扩土，
Alright
献上一臂之力。
Plus 1000。
天哪，那2位的手太快了，我都没有反应过来啊！不过既然是为了给咱们的管理员们发福利送祝福，那我的态度只有一个了，非常的
W。
那么感谢各位老师啊，也恭喜我们的管理员们。那我来帮大家确认一下
，1500 oral barrels
6000张折机票。30张初级作战记录，30个武器检查单元，5个协议扔柱，5个协议圆盘，以及1个存续的痕迹。再次恭喜各位管理员们，还是要记得提醒大家，记得兑换码领取哟。不过说真的，除了这种抽奖看运气的好事我们公测版本是不是也多多少少都给咱们的管理员多准备点实实在在的福利呢
？We actually want our Endmans to start their journey comfortably. So in addition to what we said, where players can get 4 new Horizon headhunting 10 times permits by progressing through the main mission, the New Horizons headhunting also gives at least 1 6-star operator and a New Horizons weapon.
Wait a second, you get Ardelia for free and her signature weapon for free? Like, actually? So free healer to start with signature weapon and 12 limited pulls.
Where players can receive a 6-star weapon from a special list. We also prepared beginner sign-in bonuses. Sign in every day to get up to 12 chartered headhunting permits. as well as 6-star operator Ardelia and 6-star weapon Dreams of the Starry Beach. Additionally, there will be a permanent
That's
giveaway
big, by the way,
event.
chat. Ardelia is your
As you gain
healer.
authority levels.
You're a
This event gives
sustain.
you another
Basic
40
sustain.
basic headhunting permits.
I don't remember Ardelia healing. Yeah, Ardelia's healing, at least in beta. Ardelia's main purpose was like your generic nature healer. So having this as a standard sustain for you is gonna feel pretty good when you're not comfortable with the game.
4,000 ore barrels, and the curated weapon supply.
You remember Ardelia when she summons her little sheep? You can collect a sheep and it heals you. Like her ultimate summons a bunch of sheep on the ground. You just run over and just grab them. You get healing.
6-star weapon of choice from a specific list. Don't forget what we just mentioned. All the pre-registration milestone rewards are unlocked, and they include 20 basic headhunting permits. Once the official release launches, the chartered headhunting banner will also have headhunting sign-in events for their banners. Every headhunting sign-in gives 5 headhunting permits for that banner. The release celebration will give a total of 15 headhunting permits this way. This adds up to 135 pulls in addition to 6-star operator Ardelia.
Holy!
This adds up to
135 pulls. In addition to 6-star operator Ardelia. Holy shit.
35 pulls in addition to 6-star operator Ardelia, the 6-star weapon Dreams of the Starry Beach, plus 2 6-star weapon selection crates. Our Endmins will be really getting a mighty boost for their journey. And that's just the release celebration bonuses. The game itself will have plenty of other rewards and freebies to claim.
Yeah, chat, this is without any of the actual playing of the game. So like you'll have a standard healer to start off your team so you can focus on getting like actual DPS characters or whatever the fuck and to flesh it out.
We've briefly mentioned some of them earlier on. For example, storage crates you discovered during exploration now give more ore barrels. The protocol pass is a lot more generous too. We also expanded the means of getting more arsenal tickets. Besides the existing sources, arsenal tickets can also be acquired via weekly routine or exchanged with ore geometries. Acquisition of limited time banner resources is also optimized. The weekly routine we mentioned lets you get some ore barrels and arsenal tickets. At the quota exchange, Endmins had to spend bond quota to get 5 chartered headhunting permits. They can now be acquired by spending AIC quota now, making them easier to get. This item is also refreshed with the start of every chartered headhunting
this is probably the
Our
shop
Endmins who keep
currency.
playing will naturally acquire these resources over time, a stable source to keep our Endmins assured. And since we don't want our Endmins to miss anything, we made a special page in the game to highlight these free bonuses.
Nice.
Visit the page
Actual
anytime.
huge W.
No one's going to feel lost again. We hope these changes will make every Endmin's journey on Talos 2, whether it be filled with exploration, combat, or construction, a more comfortable experience.
说到这儿啊。
I don't think it's a stock exchange. I think it's a different.
今天真的非常感
It
谢
might
各
be
位
though.
官员。
AIC quota was that the stock exchange? I can't remember
来看
exactly what the
这场
names
前
of all
瞻
these
节目
things were. There were a lot of
从最初的构
currencies in the
想
beta.
到即将正式与大家见面，这条路并不算短，也谈不上轻松，很多选择，很多取舍，都是在反复推敲中完成的。而能走到现在，离不开各位的耐心与等待。
也正是因为有管理员，一点点把幻想落到现实里的这个过程，才有了意义。
作为一路关注过来的人呢，我特别能理解这份重量。每一个决定背后，都是希望把最好的体验带给大家。
周末地呢，还在继续成长。公测并不意味着一切已经完成，而是意味着我们终于可以把这个世界交到管理员手中，在你们的探索、反馈与陪伴中，让它变得更加完整。
我们会继续努力，把更多故事、更多回忆、更多值得停下脚步的瞬间带给大家。
管理员，周末地已经准备好了，
我们塔维尔再见，拜拜，
拜拜。
Wait, actually W though. Damn. Will I be playing on release day? Oh yeah, of course. I'll be trying to do a 24-hour. Wait, hold on, hot lady here.
By a meaningless duty that was never yours. A path already proven to end in utter defeat.
Anka?
We crossed the vast cosmos and arrived at this foreign home. However, all our dreams
The
and
end
plans
trailer
fell into ruin with that same king. Someone
Oh,
very
who is that?
important commissioned us
floating?
with the Zeroth Directive. Your awakening, as well as the mission and plan I mentioned, are a part of it.
So, who commissioned it?
You did. You might not remember this either, but you've always been the leader of Endfield Industries.
It's okay, guys. We just have dementia. Yep.
Most important
Classic
companion
MC
of
behavior.
every
Forget everything that happened in the last 10 years.
I planted this oak to secure the continuation of life and civilization.
The seeds of justice and benevolence yielded nothing.
And I thought the administrator,
Holy.
guardian of the civilization band, would be someone with ironclad resolution.
To revive our civilization, you led Endfield and developed the proto-rig technology, as well as its ultimate evolution, the Protocol Automation Core. You're the only one who knows the entirety
Holy
of the
fuck.
Zeroth Directive. You would lead us as a true hero. But most people fail to realize why you would always return to hibernation.
You carried the future of Terra and Talos too, yet no one cares about your sacrifice. But I witnessed your disappointment and despair. After so many years, so many awakenings, barely a few stayed true to you till the end.
The Endman is no longer the hero who
Ooh,
saved
who's saying
us.
this?
Perhaps it is wrong to expect the savior to appear twice.
Who's that?
Endman?
Endman.
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 Administrator. Administrator.
The voices!
No longer alone. You may have forgotten these faces, but they will remember yours. Their smiles are proof of your existence. We shall wait for you.
Wolfgar, Yvonne, Gilberta, Rossi, Japan, Mi Feng, Mi. Yo!
We shall fight with every power.
Bro, the
united
character models
till
are
total
just
deliverance
gorgeous,
of
bro.
Talos 2.
I feel like their world physics are also top notch. At least from the beta. Like water physics and stuff like that.
We must unite the past, present, and future of Talos 2.
Life is fair. I only performed the despicable theft of lives from those I held dear, for the cruel torture of my own.
Guys, is that the villain? Who's that? This guy looks sussy.
Oh, the final lord I served. Come back to us.
Wait, that's a crazy line to drop. The final lord I served, come back to us. Bro, the MC has some crazy lore, bro. There it is, boys. There it is. A full 1 hour and 36-minute live stream. 1 hour, 36-minute live stream. Huge W. Hold on, chat. I'm gonna take a quick piss, because I've been needing to take a piss for a while, and then we're gonna discuss, okay? Alright, I'm back. I am back. Alright, there was a lot to digest in this, yeah? I feel like there was a lot to digest in this. I think for me personally, it's a lot to digest. Main things that I'm curious with, chat, is their gadget system is still as complex as it was, right? Like I really feel like it didn't change that much. Like just as an example, where was it? Here. You guys remember this, right? It seems as though they're doing the base gadget system, but they're adding a lot of extra shit. And it's kind of confusing to me. Like I can't tell from this. This implies that Gilberta and Yvonne are limited characters. Oh, you know what it is, chat? I think I figured it out. It's presented in a confusing way, but I think I figured it out. They had to add 2 characters here from the standard banner to support this rotation, right? That's what this means. Because I know for a fact that Surtur is going to be actual limited character. And like once her banner is gone, you won't be able to get her until she's rerun again in some fashion. But Yvonne and Gilberta are put in here as standard characters receiving a rate up. But then later on, like you can see that they're still always going to be in the banner because they should be. They should always be in there. Okay, so I didn't really understand this. There's no soft pity, right? There's no soft pity in the game anymore. It is 120 pulls to guarantee whoever it is. Is there a soft pity? That's my question here. Is there soft pity? It seems like when you get 60 headhunting, or when you get 60 pulls, or when you do 60 pulls, you'll get a 10 pull for the next banner. So it's a future cashback system. And then
the next chartered headhunter, the official.
And then when you do 30 pulls, you get a free 10 attempt on the current banner, but it does not count towards your guarantee, nor does it affect your pity. I'm pretty sure 80 pulls gives you a 6-star, but it's not guaranteed. Okay, so the only reason why I ask is because in this specific live stream, they do not mention it. That's why I'm confused if they removed it or not. Because usually they would include that information. Because there are people, there's like 99% of players have never played this first beta. So they don't include it here. How do I know it's in there? Unless I just straight up missed it. I would have definitely seen it if because I watched the whole thing, right? Oh, you're right. They also don't say how much currency it costs per 10 pull. So maybe those things are subject to change. Maybe they're deciding. Maybe 5,000 is not a right amount or something. Maybe they're doing 4,500. But if they don't mention it, chat, you cannot assume anything. You cannot say anything. I'm a little confused. I really want to know this information because it's the money part, right? The money part is the most important for this. Because if it's 5k per 10 pull, it's going to turn so many people away. Well, to be perfectly honest, it being 5k per 10 pull is going to turn the stupid people away who are used to 1,600. But I can guarantee that the pull currency or the amount that you get will be equal, if not better, than other games. It doesn't matter how much it costs for the 10 pull, as long as the currency you get correlates to a certain amount of pulls per rotation. So like it turning away the people because they're like, oh, it's not 1,600. Well, that's good riddance, to be honest. It's not their responsibility to conform to a system that's already in place. So that's just my 2 cents on it. Yeah, I don't know how much I want to summarize for this, chat. There's a lot going on here. And personally, I think my main focus is going to be on the characters. Yay or nay? I have 5 days to try to make some sort of early video for the game, and I'm not really sure what I want to do. I think the main thing is I want to do a beginner tips video. I want to go over in the game exactly what you really should care about. I think that's important. Like when you enter this game, I think this game has a lot more moving parts than other games. There's a base system, there's a factory system, there's a combat system, there's a stamina system. There's so many small things. In a typical gacha game, you usually just get characters, you spend your stamina, you do dailies, right? And like this game, you will have the same stuff, but you're also going to have a lot of moving parts in terms of is there something that I should rush for resource gain or something? What's important to prioritize? What should I be unlocking for the first day? It's just a lot of shit, man. Also, chat, so let's go over this really quick. Here. So, main mission will get you the beginner banner 40. And then, as you level up, you will get 40 standard pulls. Pre-register will get you 20 more. So this is 100 right here, right? 100 right here. We don't know how much oral barrel is, right? Just to confirm. Do we know anything about this? Chat, doesn't this imply something though? Hold on. Didn't they say 135, not including beginner sign-in? I feel like they might have decreased it. I think it might be 4k per temple. Because, read this.
To 6-star operator.
This adds up to 135 pulls. In addition to 6-star operator Ardelia, right? Oh, no. No, chat. It's still 5k. It's still 5k. Because 40 80, 100, 115, 127, and then 8 here. It's still 5k per. They did the exact math here. They gave you the oral barrel here, 500 per pull, with the 12 charter headhunter. So everything included is 135. That's right. It's 5k. It's 5k for 10. It's confirmed here. It's 5k for 10. It's strange that they didn't message it though. It's strange that they didn't mention it specifically. They didn't mention it a single time. Free Ardelia. Having a basic guide on Ardelia would be good, but I don't know if I have time to do that because everyone's gonna get her. This one is gonna guarantee you're gonna get a standard character. This one's gonna guarantee you're gonna get a standard character. And then you get 60 basic headhunter permits, which is gonna get you a 10 for the next pull. And a little bit more. So you're gonna get two standard characters. What's gonna suck, chat, is if you do this and get Ardelia again. That would be so sad. Imagine you do this New Horizons 10 pull and you get the same character. You would actually be depressed as fuck. That's the only downside. If you manage to get Ardelia on the fucking 40 guarantee. You definitely don't want that. You definitely don't want that. E1 Ardelia is really good apparently. Okay, imagine you're a free-to-play player.
Fuck me, dude.
Chat, it's time for us to collectively pray she gets Ardelia again.
It doesn't affect me! I'm gonna be whaling anyway. Or like spending money anyway. It doesn't affect me, bro. I don't give a fuck what I get. I'm gonna get everything anyway. I'm just gonna be a filthy ass whale, man. Lol. Lol streamer. Got fucked. Lol. Yeah, fuck you guys, man. Wait, I lied. Angelina is actually limited. Wait, what the fuck? Yo, that's actually crazy, chat. These are your only standard characters. Wait, that's actually crazy. I'm spreading misinformation. Classic streamer, bro. I'm a bad streamer. Wait, so you're allowed to get the character before they're actually rated up? That's actually such an interesting business model. I've never, like, that's actually crazy. That's actually crazy, bro. I like that just doesn't make sense to me. That throws a wrench into guide making. No, it doesn't. Cause like I'm pretty sure Enfield is gonna have early access the same way that other games have. Cause it is a really good marketing tactic. Don't you need all 3 day 1 guides? Oh fuck. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that, man. I'll figure it out, chat. I think I'm only gonna make Surtur if I'm gonna make one. But you guys recognize that combat in this game is based off of combos, right? Like you're not using your ult first and generating energy. The game works completely differently, which is kind of interesting. So we have AoE, single target, and CC as our first 3. That's the main purpose of these characters. But a lot of people, I want to pull because they're cute though. So like, I don't even know, man. Oh, you know, they also have this, chat. This is pretty good. Let me pull up this. I really like this post. This helps a lot. 135 holes, free 6-star, free weapon, 2 weapon selection crates, and then a free 5-star operator. And then this tells you the pre-registration stuff, the beginner event that tells you the thing, and the banner. Level 8, 15, 20, 30, 45, you're able to get respective rewards. Log in for 7 days to get a Surtur 5 pull. Very interesting. Other sign-in events as well. They're just giving away a lot of free pulls. What do you guys think overall? When I see a release celebration like this, I think to myself that this is the easiest way they can interest people into trying the game out for the first time. Like, I think their methodology here is like, everyone's gonna want to try it because they can get so much out of it. And then once they enter the world and they are immersed into it, they will start to enjoy it. They're counting on essentially the game speaks for itself once you enter. And I think that is just, they trust their systems. Also, being generous in a gacha game does make you feel good, right? Like, as a player, the more generous your gacha game is, it also kind of like gives you peace of mind to like support the devs. I don't know how the psychology works. This is an interesting topic. That psychology is interesting. Yeah, I don't know whether or not it actually holds true, because like in my own perspective, like for me, I will not bat an eye when I want to buy a character from this game. So if they stay generous, otherwise it feels like a bait and switch. I mean, what are they baiting and switching though? Players gonna get mad because their rewards are not as good as their initial rewards? Sure, but it'll just weed out like toxic players. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. Well, it's more perceived generosity than actual generosity. Okay, you're just rage baiting some dog shit technicality. Like, no, there's no way you're playing these games actually being like, oh my god, these gacha games are so generous. They're so generous. They're doing such charitable. No, man. All gacha games are predatory dog shit. I promise you, some people actually think like that. Yeah, but like, they're not. I understand what you're saying, but like, yeah, they don't have any temporary endgame modes from the look of it. What do you mean by temporary endgame? They have endgame. Did you not watch the live stream? They have 3 modes of endgame already. What do you mean? What do you mean temporary? What the fuck are you even talking about? They are aware of how the current space of gaming right now. So they're going in strong for this to make people see how the game is and try it out. Yeah, that's what I think. I think that the gacha space is already very, very saturated. So at least this will get players to try their game out. And then they'll realize that the game is super high quality and impressive. So I think their main focus, in my opinion, would be optimization. They should try to get the game to run as smoothly on mobile as possible. Because a lot of players, I would say potentially 50% of their players might be mobile. So like, that's a lot. Like, they really got to make it play well. They have nothing like MOC or Abyss that resets multiple times a month is what I mean. I think those 3 are, though. I think the ones that they mentioned in this, they didn't dive into too much detail into it, but I am fairly certain that the endgame that they showed at the end here, all of these are going to be like the monthly rotative stuff. I can guarantee that at least one of these 3 will be. There's no way they would not make it like that, right? They showed 3. All 3 of these they showed. And the rewards are pretty indicative that they are endgame. Because they're permanent. Do I want all 3? I'm a collector. In any gacha game that I play, I will always get all the characters. At least 1 copy. That's just how I play. I mean, I may or may not have a favorite. Depends. But like, low-key, I think that nowadays, I don't really brand myself as a creator that just likes one character. I brand myself as a person who's knowledgeable about every character. So that I can provide that knowledge to you guys. That's like, this is why I play like all these games. The OG Kaching main is no longer, chat. 07.